City series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M Checks. A couple of weeks ago, I did a review on these electric green 6s, and in that review, I tested out the sole on this men's size pair to see if it would glow in the dark. The sole didn't glow in the dark, and a lot of people were confused about that. So I just wanted to follow up with this video to explain and clarify everything for those who are still confused. Now, after seeing that this pair did not glow in the dark in the video, I concluded that only grade school sizes were releasing with the glow in the dark sole. And a lot of people were in my comments saying that Nike said all pairs of these were going to glow in the dark, including men's sizes, and that it even said that on the Sneakers app. Now, if you look at the Sneakers app now, you actually see that they took that text out about the sole glowing in the dark. But even if they hadn't done that, what a lot of people weren't realizing was that description they were referring to is not exclusive to men. I know it may look like it's just for the men's pair, but if you scroll down to grade school and preschool, they don't have their own little write-up. So that description up there, even though it's right under the men's size, it's not exclusive to men. It's really for the whole shoe. Then some people were even saying stuff like they messaged Nike and Nike messaged them back saying that men's sizes glow, or that Nike tweeted about it or something. And honestly, I wasn't gonna get into all that. I don't work for Nike, I don't work for Foot Locker, none of these places. I don't control their social media accounts, I don't control the Sneakers app, so I really couldn't speak on none of that. But what I could speak on was the pair itself, because I had them in hand. I tested out the glow thing myself. I saw that the men's size sole didn't glow in the dark, and I was 100% sure that this pair was legit. So quite frankly, I didn't really care what Nike was saying. I know that sounds crazy. I don't mean to sound like, I'm not trying to say I don't care what Nike says. I definitely do. But in that situation where I have the shoe in hand and I know it's legit, I don't really care what the app says. I don't read that stuff half the time anyway. But I understand. I mean, it's Nike. Nike and Jordan make these. So for them to say that the sole glows in the dark and for them to not specify that it's only exclusive to grade school, I could definitely see how people were confused, because Nike and them were very misleading with that information. Now, there's no doubt that the early pair that I had is 100% legit. But just for shits and giggles, since everybody was so worried about what Nike said and everything, let's look at a pair that came from Nike. Now, I got a pair from Nike, I got a pair from Foot Locker, I got a pair from Champs, I got a pair from JD Sports, and I got a pair from DTLR. And I also grabbed a couple of grade school sizes as well. These were easy cops, so it really wasn't anything to grab a bunch on Saturday. So I got a pair, as you can see, from Nike. Since everybody was so worried about what they said on the Sneakers app, I'm gonna show y'all what I got from the Sneakers app. All right, here they are. Men's size 9. You see that? Now when I open them up, can I sit this on here? Let's kind of make this a little table. Alright, so here is my left shoe from Nike. It's a little, let me see if I can turn the light up. Alright, so I'm gonna hold them next to my ring light real quick so they get some exposure to light, because that's how you do it. All right, now if I turn the ring light off, let's see. They don't glow in the dark. Interesting. I was also getting a lot of comments from people saying that you needed to take these outside and expose them to natural light in order for the soles to glow. Now, that is not true. Now, with Travis Scott 6s, Dorenbecker 5s, Paranorman foams, Galaxy foams, I own all of those, and I've never had to expose them to natural light like this specifically just to get the sole to glow. It works with any light. But just in case these were made differently, I wanted to come outside and just show you guys for sure that it really doesn't matter what type of light it is. So, I got my early pair right here on the right and my pair from Nike on the left. And we're going to hold them up to the sun so we get that big natural light exposure. Hold up there for a few seconds, get it on the sides. Alright, now we're going to take them in and see it. Alright, so we're back inside now with the same men's pair that we just bought outside. And I'm going to turn off the ring light. And as you can see, they still do not glow in the dark, even after being exposed to natural light. So for those of y'all who thought that you needed to expose them to natural light in order for them to glow, there's your answer. You don't. Alright, here's a grade school pair. I'm going to hold that up to the ring light for a second just so they can get some light exposure so they can glow. Because as you can see, look, I'm going to turn the ring light off. It's lit. Literally, like. So this is the only shoe that is going to glow in the dark. Only grade school, not men. Then I had a lot of people tell me that you have to hit these with a black light or a UV light, whatever you want to call it, in order for these to glow. Y'all was saying it like that's something exclusive or unique to this shoe. It's the same thing for infrareds, Travis Scott's, you know, both Travis Scott 6s. And I've never heard anybody say infrareds glow in the dark. There's plenty of shoes that glow when you hit them with a black or UV light. So let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn out the lights. Now, by the way, you see how the Travis Scott 6s glow? You see how they didn't need to go outside. It was just a matter of inside light. That's what I mean. So when we turn this on, you see how the infrareds glow, the electric greens glow, you know, the infrared part on the Travis Scott 6s glow. Like, that's not something that is only on the electric green. People wanted to say the men pairs glowed so bad, but they don't. This is glowing in the dark. That is glowing under UV lights. This is something that is, you know, this is something that's a thing for a lot of sneakers. This is something that is a thing for some sneakers, but not the electric greens, because as you see, they don't really glow in the dark, just the UV, as the infrareds do too. If you have a men's pair and they glow, I would definitely look into where you got them from and try to fully investigate that, because like I said, I got a pair from Nike, Foot Locker, Champs, DTLR, and JD Sports, and all 5 of them came with a sole that did not glow. I got 3 pairs of grade schools. All of my grade school pairs had the glow in the dark sole. None of my men pairs did. And I got them from enough sources to say with the utmost confidence, men pairs of electric green 6s do not glow in the dark. Now, before I get into the fun part of this video, I want to be very clear that I'm not mad at anybody, period. And I'm definitely not coming at anybody who just simply questioned why the sole didn't glow or what was going on. Like, anybody that was just straight up confused and just came on there asking, you know, yo, I heard these glow, you know what's going on? I'm not coming at you. I don't want y'all to get confused, because y'all are the people that I do this for. I get these shoes early and review them on here because I want to be able to answer y'all's questions and concerns about the shoe before it comes out. Before the little know-it-alls who clearly don't know anything, who came in my comments with confidence, like big confidence, trying to accuse this pair of being fake because they didn't glow, about to expose y'all little dumbasses real quick. So I'm going to go through the comments, no particular order, but we're going to have some fun with this. All right, so this person says, feel bad for you, my guy, because they are fake. Check every one of your Jordan 6 labels. None will be black. All right, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to check Jordan 6 labels real quick. Jordan 6 label, infrared 6s. Looks black to me. Maroon 6s label. Looks black to me. Sport blue 6s? Looks like a black label to me, right? So what the hell was he talking about? USA, Canada, Jordan 6 labels are white. Also, your label says 160 USD. Like, what is this guy looking at? Like, let's pull up the video that I'm referring to, the video that he commented on, and look at where I showed the box label. 190 USD. Clearly says 190 USD. So I don't know where he got 160 from. Then black labels like that one are Euro. They also use white, but never have a suggested retail price on the box. You got finesse, man. Also, men's sizes do glow. Trust, you'll see in a day or a week from now when people get their real pairs. Bet you have no quality control sticker either. What's that right there? Yeah, it's a quality control sticker. And no stamp either. If it's a stamp, the ink will be blue, not red. If it were a Euro pair because of the black label. Keep up the G-vids though. Okay, so then I guess he realized he wasn't making no sense. He says edit, but instead of editing the comment, he just replies and says edit. My bad, 190 USD, but that label's still sus. Really? Because the shoes have came out and I've seen every label look just like mine, so I don't know what you're talking about. Then he comments again, this is after the release date. Edit, guess you are getting black label now in USA. This is new for Jordan 6. Your pair must be legit then. Like, you shouldn't have doubted me in the first place. My bad, I was wrong about this one. Also the glow, but that's on Nike as their description in UK/Canada has it in it. Guess they like finessing customers now. And see, like, if he ain't try to play me in the beginning, I could be like, yeah, man, you know, it's confusing. But no, you tried to talk about you feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I feel bad for you because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You'll see in a day or a week when people get their real pairs. Okay, it's been more than a day and a week. And what am I seeing? I'm seeing everybody's pairs looking just like mine. And now you commenting again talking about, oh, I was wrong. All right, so the next person, we got Northeast Grower. He commented, great question, Anthony. The outsole of the AJ6 Electric Green features a glow-in-the-dark translucent finish. This applies to the men's sizing as well. Official reply from Nike on Twitter. If they don't glow, they're fake, plain and simple. and then he felt the need to copy and paste the same comment and then paste it as a response to somebody else's comment. But this time he got a little spicier at the end. He said the same thing in the beginning. Great question, Anthony. Also, blah, 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 blah. Official reply from Nike on Twitter. Wish I could screenshot. So basically, you just look like an ass. Wow. Okay. So first of all, now this just let me know how dumb he actually is. If you had any brains, you would know that if you really was trying to prove me wrong, you don't need to screenshot it. You can copy the link to the tweet. So that makes me feel like that probably wasn't even a real tweet. He probably just made that up. I really hope that Nike didn't tweet that, because if they did, they're really confusing. And if it was a real tweet, he's just too dumb to know that you can copy and paste a link from Twitter into my comments. So yeah, you keep figuring out how to screenshot something. So if anybody looks like an ass in this situation, it's you for thinking that these glow and not knowing how to copy and paste a link. Talking about how he wish he could screenshot. Like, I wish you weren't so stupid. All right, next. This guy, Corey Anthony, said they definitely do glow. So then someone replied to him and said, so how come they didn't in this vid? I'm so confused. And he's like, because these aren't real. So I replied to him and I'm like, only grade school pairs glow. My pair is real. And he's like, men's sizes glow. Let me know when you can explain that. Like, what you mean explain that? I showed y'all in the video that the shoe doesn't glow. Well, like, there is nothing else for me to explain. Now, some of these people, once they realized they were wrong about the whole soul glowing thing, they tried to come back and spin the block and delete their comments. But I knew that was going to happen. I actually said it in the comments to someone. I said, they're going to want to come back and delete those comments after tomorrow when they get the men pairs and they see that they really don't glow. So this guy, True Grizzlies fan, he left me mad different comments. Here's the first one. So he starts off by saying, bro, I think you have some good fufu shoes, bro. And then he started leaving me more comments. Kept sending me some link trying to get me to watch some video. I didn't click it at first. Then he kept going, leaving mad comments about that video. Like, I don't know if he was just that bored because the Grizzlies aren't in the playoffs, or if he was going to get some type of benefit from getting me to watch that video. So eventually, since he was so thirsty, I was like, all right, let me see what this is. I clicked the link and it's somebody from Kick Theory reviewing a grade school size pair. Like, you've got to be kidding me. This is the pair that's being like looked at in the Kick Theory video. Now, if you know anything about Jordan 6s, you know, you can tell by right here, right up here at this little, part, whatever. If it's not bulging out, it's like, you see how it's kind of like flat? Like, that's what grade school pairs look like. It's obvious. I mean, I can spot a grade school pair of 6s from very far away. The main thing that if you really want to like tell at a quick look, this right here is the biggest difference. You see how much this bulges out compared to this? The grade school 6s are pretty flat up there, whereas the men pairs really pop out. Like, if you can't tell the difference between a men and a grade school pair, you shouldn't even be engaging in this type of conversation. You shouldn't even be commenting on what's fake and what's not. That's like trying to discuss optimization and calculus when you don't even know your times tables yet. Then he even chimed in with Mr. Corey Anthony. So now we got Dumb and Dumber. And he's like, LOL facts. Guess he's mad that he's wearing fufu. He realizes his plug was coming from the water, aka China. True Grizzlies fan, you know you done messed up saying that. You can't even tell the difference between men and grade school 6s. And you talking about somebody having something fufu? If you looked at that video of Kick Theory reviewing that grade school pair, and you seriously thought that that was a men's size pair, I wouldn't be surprised if everything that you got is fufu. Like, he was really trying to play me. So I just simply told him, when they release and you find out that men pairs really don't glow, you're gonna feel dumb. So of course, Saturday, June 5th, after they release, I get a comment on my video again from True Grizzlies fan. You right, the 6s don't glow. Like, I tried to tell you. After all that, try to play me, try to play my plug and all that, saying I'm wearing fufu, and now it's this. Well, listen, True Grizzlies fan, you're a true dumbass. Then somebody sent me a link to the 6s on the Sneakers app. Like, I don't have the Sneakers app. Like, I, didn't know how to get there. And then someone replied to him like, you pulled a trump card, well done. Like, I don't know if he was being sarcastic or if he was really complimenting him for sending me a link to the Sneakers app. Like, I didn't have it or didn't know how to access it. I don't know. People are crazy. Look at this bozo right here. All right, so we got some more deleted comments. The Review King Chicago said, if your shit don't glow, you got. Nike made men's glow, period. My 13 glows like a LED. My 13 glows like a LED. I don't know, Review King Chicago. I think you got. You might want to look into that. I don't know where you got your pair from, but they're not supposed to glow. Actually, let me go to your, let me see if he got a review on them. He ain't even got no reviews. Or sneakers on here, period. How the Review King don't got any reviews on his channel? I'm not even trying to play him, but I was just trying to see. Now, last person I'm gonna talk about is Jacob Miller. Jacob Miller was going crazy. Like, he was replying to like every single thing, most of them which he deleted. He kind of came off to me as like a bored little kid who just leaves comments on people's stuff to see if he can get them mad. So I didn't really pay him no mind at first. He's leaving comments and telling me I'm lying and all this, and like the comments were a little weird. They seemed a little bit more personal than the other ones. Like he's telling me like, I'm gonna make a video exposing you, and I'm like, yo, bring it in. I love the attention. Make a video about me. You know what I mean? Like, and then it was funny. Somebody commented and said, don't react to Jacob Miller because he's doing that on everyone's video. There's a lot of reviews on YouTube. You going on every single review and you commenting that many times on everybody's review? That's crazy. Like, I know people be bored. I know people be trolling, but like, does somebody pay him to try to confuse people, or does he have a fake pair and is he trying to convince everybody that, you know, men's pair is supposed to glow in the dark? Because I don't understand like where all of this was coming from. Like, for real, Jacob Miller, if you watching this, please explain to me what benefit you got from leaving a bunch of incorrect, dumbass comments on multiple people's videos. Or even if you did it for a few videos, even if you only did it for a couple of videos, you had the time to do that and to keep up with it and keep responding to every single person. And then once the shoes came out, you had the time to go back and delete all the comments. I'm jealous. If I had that much time, I'd be a billionaire if I had that much time. So please let me know, and let me know what they paying too, because you know what I mean. Like I got some people who need some jobs. They might be able to sign up for something like that. That sounds like a very convenient career. But yeah, that has to be a job. And if it's not, Jacob Miller, you need to go get a job, because clearly you got too much time on your hands and you need to use it better. Just for all of y'all, like, if I had something to say about you in all seriousness, next time you think something is off about somebody's stuff, please do yourself a favor, do your homework before you just accuse somebody of having something fake or saying their stuff is not legit, because you're really gonna look dumb. Do yourself a favor. This is for you. I don't really care what you do. You want to be stupid and make false accusations for the rest of your life? Go do it. But for your own good, make sure you know what you're talking about before you talk about something, or before you have confidence about talking about something. There's nothing wrong with questioning anything and asking somebody about something. That's how we learn. But to sit there and just try to come at somebody about something that's not even true, it's stupid, because if y'all knew what was up beforehand, you wouldn't have made those stupid comments. You wouldn't have to come back and delete them. You wouldn't have me replying to you talking crazy. You wouldn't have me making a video exposing you for being stupid. You know what I mean? So like, going forward, if you ever see a video and I got something that you think, listen, just know for future, Sneakerhead M Checks, he don't do fakes, all right? So if you ever see me holding anything up here and it looks fake, trust me, it's not. If you ever see me up here reviewing something and you think it's fake, double check yourself before you think that what I'm holding is fake. And I'm not even trying to like put nobody down with that. I'm being for real. Like, I don't deal with fakes. So you see me with something in my hand, know it's 100% legit. If for some reason you don't think it's 100% legit, before you accuse it of not being 100% legit, do yourself a favor and do the research. But yeah, don't think this is going to be a regular thing. I probably won't do a video like this ever again. Number one, I wanted to clarify things, but number two, I wanted to have a little fun, because y'all don't really get to see me get out of my review character like this. You know, y'all used to, you know, me just sitting here talking about shoes. You know, y'all don't really get to see me flame people. Y'all don't really get to see me roast people like that. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn my video notifications on. That way you can stay up to date with all my early reviews and won't miss out on any of my other sneaker related content. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.